Example 1.23. Two conducting spheres of radius r1 is equal to 8 cm and r2 is equal to 2 cm are separated by a distance much larger than 8 cm are connected by a thin conducting wire as shown in the figure. A total charge of Q is equal to 100 nanocoulomb is placed in one of the spheres. After a fraction of a second, the charge Q is redistributed and both the spheres attains electrostatic equilibrium. Calculate the charge and surface charge density on each sphere. Calculate the potential at the surface of the each sphere. Now what is given in the problem is two spheres are given. One is having radius 8 centimeters. So this is one is having a radius 8 centimeter. The other one is having radius 2 centimeter. Here it is 2 centimeter. And they are connected by means of a thin conducting wire. Okay. Now the total charge here it is Q is equal to plus 100 nanocoulomb. This is the total charge placed in one of the spheres. Now after a fraction of the second, the charge is redistributed. Okay. So that the charge is given to the next sphere also. Okay. And both are in electrostatic equilibrium. Now what we have to find it out is, in the first part we have to find it out the charge and surface charge density. Okay. You have to find out the charge and surface charge density. Now first we can find it out. The electrostatic potential on the surface of sphere A. So this you take it as sphere A and this you have taken as sphere B. So we can write the potential as VA is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q by Q1. Here the charge, here it is Q1, here it is Q2. Okay, we can write the charge, here it is Q1, here it is what, Q2. Okay, so it is Q1 by the radius of the sphere is what, R1. Now the electrostatic potential on the surface of sphere B, that is VB. VB is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q2 by R2. Now since these two spheres are connected by a thin conducting wire, the potentials at the both the spheres are same because the potential will be redistributed. Okay. So here it is, both the spheres will be what? Same. Okay. So we can write VA is equal to VB. The potential is what? VA is equal to VB. So we can substitute here 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 by R1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q2 by R2. So what is 4 by 4 pi epsilon 0 and 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 will get cancelled. Now we can write Q1 by R1 is equal to Q2 by R2. Now we want, if you want to find it out Q1, Q1 is equal to R1 by R2 into what? Q2. R1 by R2 into Q2. Now from the conservation of total charge, we can write charge Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2. Okay. So what is Q1? Q1 is equal to Q minus Q2. Now I am going to substitute this here. Okay, for Q1. So Q minus Q2 is equal to R1 by R2 into Q2. Okay. So what is Q2? From this we can find it out Q2. How to find it out Q2? We cross multiply. Q minus Q2 into R2 is equal to R1 into Q2. So Q R2 minus Q2 R2 is equal to R1 Q2. Now bringing all the Q2 to one side. So Q R2 is equal to R1 Q2 plus R2 Q2. Taking Q2 outside. So it is Q2 into R1 plus R2. So Q2 is equal to Q R2 by R1 plus R2, which can be rearranged and we can write it as R2 plus R1 plus R2 into Q. This is your Q value. Now we can go for substituting these values. Now Q2 is equal to, what is your R2 according to the problem? Your R2 is 2 centimeter. So we can write it as 2 into 10 raised to minus 2. 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by R1 is 8 centimeter. So 8 into 10 raised to minus 2 plus 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 into what is your Q value? That is 100 nanocoulomb. That is 100 into 10 raised to minus 9. Now if you do this, that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by 10 into 10 raised to minus 2. 10 raised to minus 2 will get cancelled here into 10 raised to minus 9. What is 2 by 10? 2 by 10 is 1 by 5. That is 1 by 5. What will you get it? Or you can cancel it here. This and this will get cancelled. 2 into 10 is what? 20. 20 into 10 raised to minus 9 nanocoulomb. This is your Q2. Now how to find out Q1? Q1, substitute here. Q1 is equal to Q minus Q2. So what is your Q2? 100 nanocoulomb. Okay. Here it is coulomb. This is 20 nanocoulomb. Okay. 100 nanocoulomb minus 20 nanocoulomb. So that is what? 80 nanocoulomb. So we have got the values for Q1 and Q2. Q1 as 80 nanocoulomb and Q2 as 20 nanocoulomb. Now we have to go for finding the surface charge density. Now we can write surface charge density of sphere A. That is sigma 1. Sigma 1 is equal to charge by area. Here it is a sphere. So the area is 4 pi r square. Here it is r1 square. Now surface charge density of sphere B. That is sigma 2. Sigma 2 is equal to Q2 by 4 pi r2 square. Okay. Now we can find out these values. Here itself we can substitute and find it out. What is the value of Q1? Q1 is 80 nanocoulomb. So it is 80 into 10 raised to minus 9 divided by 4 into pi into r square. 4 pi into what is your r? Here r is at 8. So 8 square is 64 into 10 raised to minus 4. Okay. If you do this calculation, you will be getting the value as 0.99 into 10 raised to minus 6. The unit here is coulomb meter square per meter square. Similarly, you can substitute here. It is 20 into 10 raised to minus 9. Q2 is 20. 4 pi into your R2 is what? 2. 2 square is how much? 4. 4 into 10 raised to minus 4. So if you find out this value is equal to 3.9 into 10 raised to minus 6 coulomb per meter square. Coulomb per what? Meter square. Now you can see the surface charge densities for sigma 1 and sigma 2. Sigma 1 is 3.9. Here it is 0.9. So somehow it is 4 times what? Sigma 1 is 4 times of sigma 2 is 4 times of what? Sigma 1. So you can write sigma 2 is equal to 4 times what? Sigma 1. Now according to the second part of the question, we have to find it out the potential. So the potential on each sphere. But the potential on each sphere is what? Same. So we can write VA is equal to VB. If I find it out any one potential, it is easy for us to calculate. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 by R1. So what is Q1? Q1 is equal to 80 nanocoulomb. So 80 into 10 raised to minus 9 by 4 pi epsilon 0. 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 is 9 into 10 raised to 9. By R1 value is what? 8. 8 into 10 raised to minus 2. So this will be, here it is 10, 90 into here plus, and this will get cancelled here into 100. So what will you get? 9000 volt, or you can write it as 9 kilovolt. Now this is your potential. Okay. So the potential on both the spheres are what? Equal.